Yo 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 gamers! We're playing Alistar today. Alistar is like the most Giga Chat support champion there is, in my opinion. I actually have never really played him, so as you can see, I am still reading like what his abilities do and stuff like that. I've played like 10 games on him, and he's definitely not hard to play. And since I've been playing him, I think I'm now on like a 7-win streak or something. So I think I lost like maybe the first game I played him, and then I've just started winning. I think he's one of the most easy to play champion. He has like one or two combos you can learn, like with your flash and stuff like that, but even those combos aren't really that hard. So I will just go over that in the video, and you can just enjoy this gameplay. I was actually carrying this gameplay, like I think I had like above 10 kills or something, because Alistar. So you all know what Alistar do, right? He's super tanky. He heals your like ADC a little bit with his passive, but most importantly, he's the tank that wants to go in first. He wants to knock everybody up and just use that simple combo with your first ability and second ability, and yeah, that's just all it is. You just want to trample all over them, go right in the middle of every team fight. And right here, this is maybe a little bit of the weakness of Alistar. Like here, I was trying to go in because I saw this Kha'Zix, and as you can see, I'm really not that tanky. So in the early game, you want to watch out and you want to think carefully about what your limits are. But once you get some items and when you get some gold, you really can't be stopped anymore. So that's maybe the only downside I've been experiencing with Alistar so far. Which is like he's pretty not weak in the early game, but you really have to be more careful about when you can go in. Like here, I'm going in and I knock him up, so I know I won't really take a lot of damage. I can clear the wave and we can safely back without losing too much health on the turret. So yeah, what do his abilities do? So his first ability is a simple knock up. He slams like his fists on the ground and everybody around him knocks up. His second ability, what's this? Oh yeah, Samira has this new skin which has a really funny animation when she's going back from base and back to her lane. She rides his bike or something. I don't know, I think it looked funny. But yeah, his first ability, simple knock up. His second ability is the most fun ability of his, which is you dash towards an enemy and you push that enemy away. And what you can actually do, and what the combo is that you use your second ability and then quickly use your first ability. And when you use your first ability, you knock them up. So essentially, as you go to them, in this case, I just knocked him away because he was getting too close. So it's also a really good defensive ability. But yeah, the combo is just S2, S1, and that's it. I do sometimes forget to also use my third ability when I go in. So what you want to do actually is if you really want to go in, use your third ability, then go in with your second ability, quickly use your first ability. Like right here, I go to him, knock him up, use my third ability, I ignited him, but he died to Brent's abilities anyway. And then your ultimate makes you really unstoppable. Like your ultimate, like it removes all crowd control. And in a game like this, we're playing against Rakan, which has his ultimate, and his ultimate will charm everyone. So when you get charmed, you just quickly use your ultimate. You're not charmed anymore, and you can just go in like you want to do. And then it also gives you like 55% damage reduction. So all damage is like halved, essentially. So it's just, I don't know, man, you become unstoppable. Right here I'm roaming because I know the Vex is really low. I don't know what she's doing, but she's still here. So I just flash and then use my second ability and first ability, and she dies. So that's like, it's not really the combo, but that's some combo you can do. Like you flash S2, S1, and your range becomes so long that it's very easy. Right here I'm just walking and trying to push them away, clearing the wave with my support item. They're all grouping up in the river right here. They are going in, so I'm flanking them from behind. As you can see, I was a little bit too late there with my first ability, and now I don't really have a lot of mana anymore. But I still have a lot of health, so in this case I'm just walking up trying to like block some abilities or stuff like that. I have my ignite. Like in a case like this, where you're playing Alistar and you don't really have mana, you can always play like a meat shield, like just a health bar for your teammates. Like right here, I'm baiting the Vex because I'm seeing Brent walking up. Right, you can see Brent in the bush. So unfortunately, she had ignite. But if she didn't have ignite, like I lured her all the way to Brent, so Brent could kill her. So even when you don't have mana, you can still do stuff. Like if you have a lot of health, you can always like be annoying, like be a distraction, lure some enemies for an easy kill, stuff like that. But these things you have to know the limitations of your champion, and like Alistar is super tanky, so that's fine for him, I guess. Of course, you can't really do that with like a Nami or something. Here, I was trying to push away the Lee Sin before he used Smite, but he got it unfortunately. When I played Alistar like these last few games, or like the last 7 games, it's very easy to actually steal objectives or be super annoying in fights around objectives, because with your second ability you can push the jungler like literally just away. So if it's low and like I'm with a Kha'Zix, so if me and Kha'Zix are close to the dragon, I can literally just push Lee Sin away, then Kha'Zix can jump in and steal the objective. It's very strong actually. So also a small tip you can do with Alistar, I guess. And the item builds also, it's pretty straightforward, but they are like those defensive items that also deal damage. So right here I was waiting until he didn't really have abilities anymore. I tried to flash, but wasn't really like necessary. There you can see like Samira used her barrier, and that barrier saved her life. And I don't see a lot of ADCs playing with barrier anymore. Like for Samira, of course, it's very good because she can also barrier when she uses her ultimate. So I believe that's the whole game plan. But in a situation like that, like they were almost even health. Oh, look at this animation, by the way. I don't know, I just found that so funny. It looks so stupid. It makes a weird sound. I don't know. I thought it was funny. But yeah, the barrier, man. The barrier is very OP. Like in a situation where you're both at the same health, you just, and the other one like maybe has exhaust or ignite, you can just pop your barrier and you're just, yeah, you're usually winning those fights. Here she goes very deep, and again she uses, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's not barrier. Maybe it's I don't know if she already has Bloodthirster, because I believe Bloodthirster also gives a shield when you're low. But I don't know. It just it's felt really good. Very good gank by Kha'Zix as well. Right here, as you guys might not know, you can also use your second ability on a turret. So it's very easy to go to a turret and attack it, but it's also like a little bit more damage. It's like maybe one, I think it's like equal to maybe one basic attack. It did like 200 damage or something right there, so also something to keep in mind when playing him. So yeah, the item build, I always start with Deadman's Plate, because Deadman's Plate, like, of course, maybe if you're against 4 AP champions, then start with Guardian, what's it called? What's it called? The magic resist item that also gives movement speed. Force of Nature, yeah, Force of Nature. Right here, I'm just pushing them away. I don't want them to get this turret, so I'm cleaning up the minions, trying to push them away. Let's see what we can do here. Is there going to be a fight? I see Vex there, but we can't really do anything right now, so I don't think there's gonna be one. Ooh, that was close. If I could have catched her. Again, I'm just pushing them away. This Vex going on to me, and I try to flash in the turret to get a turret shot on her. And this is a scary situation because I don't really have magic resist. So this Vex was really scary this whole game actually. And she's still here in the bush, so... But now Kha'Zix is here as well, so maybe we can do something here. But he's pinging retreat, so this was pretty confusing to me. Like he was backing and pinging retreat, but still like hesitating or something. Now Lee Sin is here, just pushing him away. And also something you can do is when Lee Sin shoots his thing, like right there, it's on Samira. So I'm sticking close to Samira, because whenever Lee Sin jumps to her, I can use my first ability to knock him up, right? So that's also something you have to do, like just your presence of being around somewhere or just being in the right place will make the enemy stop doing something. Because if I just walked away and the Samira, I saw her walking away and I just left her alone, Lee Sin would probably have gone to her, used his ultimate or something and killed her. But because I was just standing there, Lee Sin couldn't jump on her. So even by doing essentially nothing, I prevented a kill, right? So that's these little things you have to really think about. So now I got my Deadman's Plant and plate, and I got my Sunfire Aegis, so I'm feeling really strong. I have a lot of health, I can deal a lot of damage. Unfortunately, didn't really kill them. Used my ultimate when Rakan uses ultimate, and look at this damage, man. This is insane. Like I can just. It's so unfortunately she had flash, because I just almost killed them both, and I'm walking away with half HP. It's so insane. So this is like the power of his mid game. And now I'm roaming back because there are two people here, and I think they're really low. So I'm knocking up the Vex. She feared me, unfortunately, so again I couldn't really get to her. And as you can see, she's dealing quite a bit of damage to me. So I'm still not building magic resist. So this was maybe a mistake in the game, but I don't really know. I was thinking I should have gotten like... Oh yeah, I'm going for Meteor, by the way, because you guys know I love Meteor. And because like in that fight, like right now with me, Rakan and Xayah, if I had a Meteor, I would have killed them both. I am like 99% certain I would have killed them both. So right now, using my ultimate, getting this damage reduction, and they can't kill me. Like, look at this. I'm fighting like two people again, and I'm still like 3/4 of my HP. I tried to push Vex away. I don't know if it even is possible, but yeah, I don't know. So as you can see, like I have 6 kills. Like I'm doing so much damage. And again, right here, I'm looking at this Lee Sin. Kha'Zix is close by. I want these minions to push under the turret, so maybe we can dive him. But I'm not a ranged champion, and I can't really tank turret shots for that long. So that was, I think that was a pretty beautiful play. So if you noticed what I did, like I used my Meteor like right there against the wall, because I was planning to hit him to that wall. Him off at saying Alistar carry, what the fuck. And now I'm just getting collapsed. So even with my ultimate, like 3 people and I'm almost dead. 4 people, like I can't really do anything there. But like the play I did there is I used my Meteor, I placed my Meteor, then I was planning to push Alistar in that Meteor, knock him up, ignite him and kill him. Unfortunately, he wasn't quite where I wanted him to be. He still got hit by the Meteor, got hit by my abilities, and I ignited him, so he still died. But I think it would have been pretty cool if he actually if my plan fully worked, but it still kind of worked. So as you can see, you can do so much damage as Alistar. You are practically unkillable. So I don't know why he's not banned all the time. Like, I have never banned him. I always thought like it's just like a big meat shield. But if you're playing like this, if you're just playing like a Giga Chat, like someone who just fucking don't care about anything and just like runs at everyone and tries to deal damage to everything, like you don't want to play passively with Alistar. I think that's maybe the best tip, I guess. You just want to be super aggressive. And of course, know your limitations. So right now, she's overextended. But my first ability, that was pretty funny. Like, my first ability wasn't ready, so I used my second ability only, and then Malphite ulted her, so he missed his ultimate. But look at this, I'm just 1v1ing their ADC. It's, I don't know, man. It's so easy. It just feels easy. That's the most, like, the best way I can, like, word it. It's just, it feels like a cheat almost. Couldn't catch her, so I'm trying for Lee Sin right now. I'm just waiting for him to get in range. I got him. But he flashes, and he flashed, yeah, man, he flashed really good. Like, I didn't really know where he went, so good job by him. Yeah, now I got, it looks so fun, man. To push someone away, it's just, I don't know, man, it's silly. So yeah, I got my Bramblefest ready, and I was really, like, trying to figure out what were the best counter items to their team. And, like, they don't really have a lot of healing, I feel like. Like, Rakan, of course, gives shield, and he can heal with his second ability, or first ability, I don't know which one. But again, I'm just going in, like, 1v4, and look at this. Like, they can't do anything. Like, they're not doing anything. So yeah, unfortunately, my team wasn't really there. Like, Brent is pushing top, so couldn't really do much there. But still, like, 1v4, and I took, like, maybe 25% of my health. This is how strong Alistar can get. And of course I have, like, a lot of gold, because I have so much kills. Just forcing the Lee Sin away there to get Scuttle. Drake is almost spawning. I got my item ready, so we're backing off. I'm pinging, like, we should group there. So yeah, for the items, I believe I now got Deadman's Blade, Sunfire, Randuin's, and Thornmail. So I have, like, against crit for their Xayah, I have Thornmail for their Xayah, and also for their Riven, because I think Riven was playing with a little bit of lifesteal, also for the Rakan. But yeah, then I realized, like, I don't have any magic resistance. Let's look at this fight. This was kind of crazy. Well, I thought he was flashing away, so I tried to go after him. But look at this, just 1v3. And me and Samira cleaned up. She's still here, so trying to get her. Fortunately, she still had flash. She could have also just jumped over the wall with her abilities, I guess. And still, you can catch people so easily with your second ability, so they can't really run away from you. Of course, I believe your first ability has a little bit of a longer cooldown than your second ability, so that does kind of make no sense when you're chasing someone to just push them away even farther. So you maybe have to wait a little bit more until your first ability is ready. Right here, I was thinking, like, maybe we can just do the inhibitor and that's it, but they really wanted Baron, so yeah, that's fine by me. Was a good call, and I was just not paying attention, I guess. So yeah, I don't have any magic resist. So the only champion on their team that can kind of kill me is Vex. But I bought Warmox, because I was thinking, like, Vex is a burst champion, so she deals, like, magic burst, like magic damage in a burst thing, and she already had void stuff, so she was building another magic resist or, like, magic penetration item. I think it's Oblivion Orb or something. So I was thinking, the more HP I have, the less the chances that I get burst down. But still, she did, like, a little bit of damage, so that was kind of annoying. So I believe I changed it later to, like, Force of Nature. But those are, like, the little decisions that I don't know if they really like break the like make that much. I just don't know which is better, like Warmox or Force of Nature. So if you guys in the comments know, please let me know, because things like that, like there's probably one that is better, but I just don't know. Again, I'm just 1v4 and they can't really kill me, but again my team wasn't really there. I'm pushing the Riven away because we don't really need to fight her right now. I just want the minions to get to the turret. They're all just chasing this Lee Sin, but I feel like we should just get turret. So I'm abandoning the team and just going top, because I think we can push this whole lane. Samira stayed at the inhibitor turret, and Kha'Zix actually killed Lee Sin, so very good.
Enemy turret destroyed.
So yeah, only Riven is alive. Rakan is almost spawning. But like in this situation like this, I was thinking maybe I can risk it and help them and get to the Nexus. But with the 3v2, it's not like likely we are getting the Nexus. So another inhibitor turret is actually better in my opinion. Now they are all spawning, so I tried to push her away, but it didn't really happen. Look, Vex just really like chunked down half my HP. So here I was like, okay, maybe I do need some magic resist. But then I was like, what do I get rid of, right? Because Sunfire is so good because I'm in the middle of them all the time. So I don't know which one I did get rid of. I think it is Warmox. Or Deadman's Blade, because the Force of Nature also gives movement speed. And movement speed on Alistar is just, it feels super nice, so. It could also be Randuin's Omen, because Randuin's Omen reduces the crit damage you take, but Xayah was not really making a lot of kills. So yeah, I did get rid of the Warmox armor, so I do have a little bit less health. But Force of Nature also gives health, so why not? It's not that big of a difference, I think. And this is like the debate, what is better, like even more health or some magic resistance, even though the only magic champion on the team also has magic penetration, so I just don't know. So yeah, I believe if we get Baron right now, the game is just over. They don't only have one turret with a little bit HP left. So is Alistar a champion you should pick up if you're a beginner? I should say yes, because he's very easy to play. Should you pick him up if you are like a veteran support player? Yes, you should play him. Like I think he's a champion, a tanky champion that everyone should be able to play. And especially in situations like this, where you're playing with a Samira who's just amazing with Alistar, then perfect. Like I didn't even talk about that, right? Oh, we have Elder Dragon, so we can like I can play so aggressive and try to kill them actually. Oh, she stasis just in time. But yeah, that's end. So, guys, I hope you like this video. Like I said, Alistar, amazing champion. Everyone should play him. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. See you guys in the next video.